Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Monday. We got a lot to cover today, even though the market seemingly it's starting to piddle off a little bit. That might be some summertime Pokemon thing that usually happens, but we got a whole lot of stuff to cover. We got some juicy ones today. We got some restock shenanigans, scalper shenanigans. We got a whole lot of stuff. We got even, well, stick around. Towards the end here, we'll talk about and we'll show off the new GameStop that is going to be basically a local card shop. All right, let's get into the first one here. We have Scalpers Hall of Fame with this post about Yoon. So it seems like Yoon, the notorious scalper that stalks vendors, drives dangerously while recording himself with others in the car, endangering himself, the people in his car, and the other people on the road, and then allegedly keyed someone's car at a restock. We got maybe the worst scalper of all time. And today he's just going to make it even worse because he's going through the records at the target location. He's going to make sure he knows all the vendors by name when they show up. Again, it's just like self-incriminating, showing himself doing this greasy stuff in order to get them restocks. Because you got to get them restocks if you're a scalper. I personally can't wait for the time and place that will happen when it is no longer feasible to scalp, to purchase and resell stuff straight off a Target floor. It's going to happen. Stick around and you'll find out when it does. Most people that are in the hobby currently will not want the stuff once it's readily available. It will be readily available. All right, let's watch this video here where he's going through the book logs for Excel at the Target location, which he almost certainly did not have permission to do.
Just probably replacing for the holidays.
So we got the service desk there, and he's just gonna flip through that bad boy.
Yeah, Trisha's been doing the most here. And then
just like if it wasn't bad enough that you were told to
yeah, we
stop
have
recording by the
new guy,
vendors,
Michael, and
some
other random, just probably
now you're just gonna
replacing for the holidays.
set up your schedule. Got to make sure you know them by name. Surely they'll appreciate that.
Just probably.
So yeah, terrible person. Just doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on how creepy. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of too far. AirTag, tracking, watching, following the vendors, not acceptable. Just stop, please. Now we have this clip here by Pokemon Scalpers. Let's take a look at this. We got a little scenario where, yes, we got some more shenanigans where people are they're gonna bum rush the shelf. They're gonna all grab the stuff as fast as they can, as much as they can, because you got to get those tendies. You got to get that product that everyone wants that certainly won't be available. So we got a kid there. He's going to try to get some product. How they don't have a line or anything for this. They just have everyone standing around waiting to... Surely at some point you got to realize this is a bad idea.
Go for it.
But when there's no limits, this guy's just got like, he just big old bear hug of all the prismatic ETBs.
Down there. On the bottom left. Right there.
He's got one. At least he got something. Like standing there.
What do you think of your first cum rush?
Going ham. So again, it's just embarrassing behavior for anyone that isn't aware. Sam's Clubs is supposed to be having. I think they've already started to hit the stores. Hopefully they're online as well. They got like the Prismatic ETB and tin bundle. I'm not sure what's in the tin. If anyone knows what's in the tin, do let us know down below in the comments section. But like this is one of those things where like they're gonna print more. Prismatic is so difficult to complete the entire set that they're gonna have to print more. They know it's popular. They know they even though they're not saying, hey, secondary market indicates that we should just print more of this. They know what they're doing. They're gonna be more. Don't you worry. All right, next clip we have here from Alert. We don't have any audio on this one, unfortunately, but I thought this was staged at first. Like, it's that comically ridiculous that I thought it was another one of those instances where people were just staging, like, fighting with each other and falling over each other, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So, thanks to Alert for posting this one. I guess originally it was posted by Chrissy Gonzalez, but that seemingly is not there anymore. Her profile is private. So we got these four, I thought there was 3 guys there. There's 4 guys there. There's one underneath the scuffle. They're going to picking up diapers and Pokemon cards. Good haul. Good haul. Now, they don't seem to be adult diapers, which you might need if you're waiting for restocks. But that's okay. All right, we got a couple clips here from Temple.Temple46 on the TikTok. And let's take a look at what's going on here. He says he was waiting for a Switch 2 or went for a Switch 2, but then sees a Pokemon line with some scalpers in it. So surely this is going to work out well. Where's that guy going?
They're sitting here waiting for
He's like, Doug.
Pokemon to come. These are the type of people.
At least they got a nice coffee there. While they're waiting, they can sip on that.
Scalping and taking them before everyone else can.
I don't know how Target hasn't implemented just put temporary limits in place until stuff doesn't immediately sell out.
They're sitting here waiting.
We'll see how it should be done. Walmart
Pokemon
seems to know what's up, know what's going on.
These are the type of people.
These are the type of people, he says.
Scalping and taking them before everyone else can.
All right, he's got another clip here. Second clip from Temple 46, part 2. Pokemon scalpers in Target. Not able to get any of the ETBs. No, with Target, where there's no limit in place, like the first person is going to grab every single ETB if it's like a Prismatic or something like that.
He's here. The stalker is here. You got an gray way in the back.
They're gonna get mad unless you.
So he's got to come around. He's got to come around the corner here to record. We got the vendor here, just taking his time, restocking this stuff. Everyone is just dying on the inside, waiting for him to get the stuff on the shelf and tell them to have at it.
It's taking so long.
At least no one's like fighting with each other here, I guess. That's a plus. I can't imagine, like, not that being a vendor would be a very fun job to begin with, but like, have people constantly recording and
Be nice to each other.
all right, we're loading up here. It seems calm so far. This guy's just he's gonna load up here. First in line. Yeah, he's grabbing all the ETBs. You gotta take all the ETBs. Like, sometimes people will be like, oh yeah, but I'm not reselling them, I'm opening them. Like, it's still, buying all of it is still a little bit in bad faith. I've seen it many times. Like, even during the pandemic, people they'll load their card up and they take a picture of it and post it online. They'd be like, oh, I beat the scalpers, guys. I beat them. Still part of the problem.
At all. I might be able to get a binder though.
Reminder that big box is not usually the best price, and it won't be the best price. Like, the Costco stuff and the Sam's Club stuff is typically pretty good in terms of pricing. Game stores are not in a position to sell in any amount of quantity.
Look what's left.
So typically the price is jacked up to avoid someone just buying it all immediately, or there's limits, or
You know this guy's getting 40 ETBs.
you got the Black Bolt ETBs. Those are surprisingly available at the moment.
Give me that.
at least in Canada. I mean, it's like Walmart, so it's not ideal. It's not the best price that you could possibly hope for. They probably will be available later. Even like Pokemon Center, like the booster boxes, everyone's like, "Oh, Rattle, how dare you say that it's not a good deal to get those booster boxes from Pokemon Center?" I mean, like, it's a good deal now. Will it be a good deal? I did purchase the mega booster box, but I'm under the impression that it will be available for less than that. Typically, even the price on the Pokemon Center, even though it's temporarily probably the best price you're going to get, traditionally it is not. And my expectation is that it's going to be less than that. What is it, $160 American or something like that on the Pokemon Center? So be careful with this stuff. Be careful with anything that spikes in price. Be careful with anything modern, even in normal market conditions. The price on like the chase card, people want the chase card. They want the new thing. They want the playable thing. They want the thing that everyone else wants when it's the new shiny thing. And a prime example of that is the Pikachu EX, the one that's showing his butt from Surging Sparks. Yes, it's a cool card. Yes, it's a Pikachu. Yes, it's awesome. But remember what happened with Vivid Voltage. That thing was expensive. That thing was during the pandemic. This is like a one-to-one comparison as you can possibly get. And wouldn't you know it? Look at the price dropping like crazy. Is it a $200 card at the end of the day? Does it go below 200? Maybe not. But my expectation is it'll still fall a little bit. It depends how much product they put out, because like it's not crazy difficult to pull. I mean, any SIR is hard to pull if you're just opening a few packs or something like that. But overall, rare card, desirable Pokemon, crazy cool artwork. Even though people do not like people seemingly forgot about the crown hate, the Terra crown hate. But I don't know. Maybe it's because it's covered up a little bit. Regardless, let's get into more clips. But before we do, I will ask you guys, if you can, I got 6 links down below. If you click each of those links, Samsung will pay me $1. It's a great way to support the channel for free. No pressure to purchase any of those. They got a pre-order sale on their new devices. So if you want to support, do not send me money. I'd rather you guys click on those links. Purchase them if you want to purchase them, or don't if you decide you do not want the product. But it's appreciated if you take the time to do so. Now, we got the link tree. The link tree, another, again, free ways to support, best ways to support. The Discord is free. The notifications on there are free. They're not going to cost you the $20 a month or whatever the other people charge for the exact same thing. The videos will always be free. There's no paywall. I hate paywalls. I don't like them. I think they're a bad way. I'd rather you guys have the option to support at no additional charge to yourself. We got PSA Pikachu, Securus Card Shop, Card Market, Buyee. A couple different options for purchasing from Buyee. I'll put a pinned comment for the Samsung links if you want to click into those. Much appreciated. We got Catch 'em All Collectibles. Spend 25, get a free 25. Again, rip and ship, not good value. Opening product, not good value. Singles are the way. Wait for the singles to drop in price. They will. Wait for the product to be open. Wait for it to not be the flashy new thing that everyone wants. Avoid the stuff that everyone's stonking and donking. The stuff where it's like, oh, a rocket set's coming out. And all of a sudden, all the old rocket cards are expensive. Be careful with that stuff. You're going to get burned. If you're buying that stuff on the high, I expect a lot of things that are currently high to retrace. Is it going to go back down to like the price it was when it first came out? Is it going to go back to 2020 pricing? Is it going to go back to 2019 pricing? No, probably not. But be careful if you're buying at the highs on stuff. Be careful with anything that spiked in price. Just be warned. It might retrace. You might be wasting some money there. Collector app for tracking your collection. We got a bunch of discount codes for the stuff that I use and recommend. A bunch of links that you just click for before you're buying the things you're going to buy anyway to support. Best way to support. Speaking of support, thank you to Card Market for sponsoring. Get your singles on there if you're from the European region, or if you have a friend there, you can ship to them. Good way to get those exclusives that are only available on certain parts of the globe. All right, Rectangular here with a clip with a caption that says Walmart takes a stand against Pokemon scalping. Let's see what's going on here.
Walmart employees take a stand against Pokemon scalping, moving all products to the help desk and limiting customers to one of each item. Will this be the answer collectors are looking for? Walmart employees...
This is not necessarily the answer to, like, the market just has to cool off, and it will cool off. But this is a good temporary solution. not only does it prevent people from opening the product, stealing the stuff off the shelf, but also at the same time, it's going to make sure that limits are in place so that everyone can get a little bit while it's temporarily the hottest thing to ever exist. It's crazy to me with black and white. Like, black and white is not a popular era. Like, black and white, when the cards came out, the original black and white sets, there was little to no interest in them. But now, like, this is the new thing in 2025, so you gotta have it. Everyone's gotta have it. I think it's an awesome set. I like black and white. I like the fact that, like, a disgusting amount of IRs, so you're getting those all the time. It feels like opening Crown Zenith a little bit. Like, it's too easy. It's like you dial it back. You're not even stressed out because you know you're getting something. Now, the value of the individuals, maybe there's so many IRs that, like, they still retain some value, but just, you know, it's just fun. It's a fun set. I do not like the Pokeballs and the Master Balls. Those can go to hell and die because it feels you do not need that many versions of each card. Why is there a regular version, a reverse version, a Pokeball version, a Master Ball version, and an IR? Like, chill. Get those balls out of here. Get your balls out of my mouth, Pokemon Center, Pokemon Company. Next, we have Safari Zone. With this one, been a busy weekend. My fingers hurt, and we have a dumpster full of Pokemon card tins. Now, this is more common than you might think because if people don't want the tins, but people want the packs, whether they're rip and shipping, whether they're selling the individual packs, Pokemon needs to chill on these type of products. I don't like them in general. Like, whether it's the big boxes, yes, they want something big, they want something exciting. So when you're at the store, you see it and you feel like you're getting something bigger. It's the same with fireworks. You always have like a giant display of fireworks, but there's like 6 fireworks inside. It's like a kid deception. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm getting my money's worth here. It's $100 for this box of fireworks, even though there's only 5 or 6 in the inside. But it's a giant box, and it's got fireworks all over the artwork. Same kind of thing. Yeah, it's just such a waste. If you've ever broken down product, because sometimes that's just the best way to purchase it. That's the best way to get the packs that you want, especially if you're opening them. If you can get the packs cheaper in a mixed pack product, then breaking them down is the better option. But like, this just shows you like how much waste is there. That's why, like, the booster bundles are nice. I mean, the booster box is nice too because it's just like so little waste. You get the cardboard, you get a little plastic wrap on it, as opposed to like when there's like 4 packs in here. Like, the amount of waste that you create for the same amount of packs as a booster box is crazy. Crazy. I like the milk cartons too. The milk cartons are pretty good. Maybe they need like a milk carton, but without like the accessories. Like, you do want some accessory products, but some of them are just excessive. All right, next, Jersey Achiefa. We got the little restock action. This is kind of crazy because we have Crown Zenith being restocked just 2 days ago.
Thank you.
It's pretty wild.
All right. Hopefully,
Don't underestimate Pokemon's ability to keep desirable products coming out.
Check out.
So it looks like it was limited to certain items. The
Slight
Crown
little
Zenith
restock,
there.
lady restock. Not a big restock like last week, but still something.
I assume the Prismatic is locked behind like a timer or something. Well, Crown Zenith is pretty cool.
Nope.
It's a pretty good little grab. Cool set when it came out. Was very available when it came out. Again, like an easy set to get some pulls. Get some nice looking cards. All right, what do we got now? We got a Juice Profit saying something that I had only heard about but finally saw in person. The GameStop I went to today is a test store for high volume cards, almost a full wall plus a lighted display case just for all sports and TCG stuff. So like, we kind of saw this coming. Wouldn't surprise me if they all turn into this. GameStop, the way that it functions currently with the Superman belt buckles, Funko Pops, and video games that are mostly going to be purchased online. I mean, you can still even purchase physical copies online. And then with the Switch being like some weirdness going on, the Switch 2, where the games aren't even on the cartridge. It's just like, I like the physical. I like owning the game. I like having the game. I like having the physical game. If you want to sell it later, if you want to own it later, like the digital download stuff is kind of, not that I've never digitally downloaded a game before, but I don't know. There's maybe I'm just a boomer. I'm missing the physical cartridges and or discs. So here we go. If you didn't say this was a GameStop, well, we got video games there, so that's a thing. But we got the accessories. We got all kinds of cards in the. Oh, there's the Funko Pops. We gotta have some plushies, Pokemon plushies, and then just like the buying and selling, like the. I don't know. It just feels. It's weird that they got Japanese Pokemon cards too. It looks like a card shop. It's kind of what they're going for, I would imagine. And never in a million years would I have expected that like the local card stores would be battling it out with GameStop, because GameStop's usually not the best place to buy your Pokemon cards either. Typically, yes, the LGS in person is going to be a little bit more expensive. They got to pay for the overhead that's involved with running and operating a shop. But yeah, usually if they have an online component, you're getting your better deals there. Outside of like big box, when they have a Black Friday sale or they have stuff marked down, you can get some good deals there in normal market conditions. But this is weird. It's a weird time to be in trading cards, sports cards, Pokemon cards, whatever it might be. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Let me know down below. What do you think? What do you think of this? Are you going to GameStop instead of the local card store if they're just going to sell the stuff at the same price anyway? Take care of each other out there, guys. Remember, you're going to be all right. Stick around for the long term. The long game is the way to play it. There's going to be ups and downs. Currently, we're in an up. It feels like it's coming down a little bit, but we'll see how things turn out once the holiday season comes around. Once we start seeing some volume come out with these very desirable brand new products. Once there's some products that come out that people aren't necessarily excited about. It's going to be interesting.